La la da dun 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 ba dum bum boom 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 da 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 la 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 cleaning up the weed, gonna roll a joint, yeah. Cleaning up the weed, gonna roll a joint, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. La la la. Ooh, 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 ooh. Click on that like, everybody. Da, 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 da. I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus underneath the mistletoe at night. Rolling a joint, yeah. Rolling up a joint, yeah. You know you like that yellow and green color. Click on that like. And that song's coming up. It's all about to start. It's happening. Don't stress. It's all happening. It's hump day. Relax. You're never going to maintain if you don't relax. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting stoned. And if you join me, I won't be alone. I'm drinking coffee, I'm getting high. Coffee with Wes. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome into another episode of Coffee with Wes. It's a hump day episode of Coffee with Wes. I've got my penny rolled. I've got my cup of Tim Hortons. And I'm feeling okay because, I'm hoping today goes well. I've got coffee today. I doubt I'll have coffee by Friday. I know I'll be out because Amazon's not going to bring any until Saturday, so it's going to be a rough week. But it is Wednesday, December 4th, 2024, last month of the year. Is everybody doing what they need to do to make sure that this is going to be a good end to the year? Are you all doing that? And please, while you're out there, click on that like. Click on that like. Show that algorithm, hey, send this thing out. Apparently the algorithm is getting at least noticed there when it comes for those puff rallies. Oh, Mr. Mickey, TWP, Popcorn, Justine, Rabbits. Look at all the beautiful people. Look at all the beautiful people out there having fun. Are you all enjoying your day? Are you enjoying your day? Are you having good interactions with people? Are you having fun interactions with people? Maybe you have people that are causing you stress. Maybe there's people writing to you and giving you a hard time and causing problems. Forget about it. Just forget about it because none of it matters. None of it matters. 2036, Apophis is taking us out. Just enjoy your life right now. Just enjoy your life right now. I'm going to get started. Oh, and I should put in Michael Songs. Peace and love. I hope you are doing well, Michael. I hope you and Maria are doing very well. Hope everybody's doing well. Let me get this banner put up here for anybody that wants to drop their link. Hashtag awesome. The algorithm, the Nightbot will drop your link so other people can connect to you. That's that's what we've got going on out there. No, it's Wednesday. It's December. I don't know what that is. Oh, oh, it's good news. No, it's not good news. It's never good news. No, it's a good day. It's a good day. I've been played some music for a little bit. Played some music last night. Been trying to get myself in a positive state of mind. There's been negatives hurled. Oh, they're hurling. They're flying through space and they're hitting me, and I'm just God, I can't take this anymore. But I am putting that positive spin on life and deciding everything's okay, and I'm probably gonna write it all into a rock opera. Later on, I'll put together some rock opera that's going to be a really, really dark piece of art. But that's what people do. You end up going through crazy times, and you use the crazy times and the different situations as motivation for artwork. Either a song or a cartoon. I have thought of several different iterations of a cartoon series that would be just it's a story about trash. It's a story about some trash. Oh yes, drop that link. Drop that link to that show. Oh, I am glad you dropped that link, and I am going over here and hitting on the pause here because I want to watch that. Did that come down or something along those lines while you were playing, or did it come down afterwards? I went to watch a little bit later and I couldn't find it. I was over there working and I couldn't find it, but I've got it now brought up over here, so I'll be able to watch that thing. That's what I'll do while I'm doing some animations this afternoon or something along those lines. No, I'm having a good day. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. I mean, I had it all. It's all because of Allie. Allie makes me feel good about things. But there's plenty of negatives, and it's sad because the holidays are right around the corner. So this is the time of year when if you've got bad things going on, they're gonna seem worse. They're gonna seem worse, but just because of proximity to holidays, and there's this expectations of happiness, expectations of jolly, and other things like that, and and that's what needs to get removed. Take away those expectations. Okay, private right after it was live. That would be why. That would be why. I understand now. No, that was fantastic. I love seeing that you were doing that and everything. That was awesome. Those expectations for the holidays, they need to go. We don't need to we don't need to make this time of year into, well, things better go good or they're going to be even worse. It's why you have so many people, and I don't know the statistics. I only know from personal experience the number of people who personally I've known that have killed themselves around the holiday. And so that's because we put all this pressure on it, and it's just another month. These are all man-made months. These are all man-made periods. It's the darkness that's bringing you down. It's the darkness. Get up when you can. Get as much sunlight as you can. Get that light in your body. Get that vitamin D. Because if you don't, you're going to be depressed. And you're going to figure, why am I depressed? And you'll come up with a reason. You'll come up with some reason why things are bad and I should be depressed over this. And it's not that you're really depressed over that. It's that you're not getting the vitamin D and your body is not getting what it needs to feel good. And so you're finding an excuse to well, I'm feeling bad because of this or because of this. It's vitamin D. Get out in the sun. Get out in the sun and tell me that things aren't better. Tell me that things aren't at least a little bit better, and the problem that you were worrying about isn't as big or any worse than it was a couple months ago. Do that. Do that. Do what you can to fight that seasonal affected disorder. Sad. It's what they do when the sun goes away, when you're not getting that vitamin D. Because your skin is the biggest organ on the body. It's the biggest living organ there is. And it's the one that's going to be giving you that bad mood. Yes, there's actual problems. Yes, there are people being shitty. Yes, there's this bill or that bill or whatever's going on. But it's always that way. It's the sunlight. Let the sun in, and you will do better. At least that works for me. Maybe not for you. Your experience may be different. There's my disclaimer. Your experience may be different. Oh man, caffeine. I wish getting sun is super important. Caffeine. I've gone and done it to myself again. And Amazon, Amazon Prime means nothing. When you live in the middle of nowhere, sticks, bullshit area of the country where there isn't normal life. This area of the country, they've decided already. Well, it's the beginning of December. There's no way we're getting this to you in 2 days. So it's going to be four. So they just doubled the amount of the. There's no even hope of getting anything earlier. And that's a beautiful thing. That's a beautiful thing because it's teaching me patience. I need patience. It's also teaching me a little bit about moderation. I need to moderate the coffee for the rest of the week. Otherwise, I'm going to run out before Saturday. Because I've already ordered my coffee. I've already ordered all that. Let's just hope everything else works out. Because with this seasonal affected disorder going on, oh man, oh, Canada Post even working? Is Canada Post even? I hear that vision impaired guy complaining about Canada Post all the time. You know the one. He smokes a lot of weed on everybody's channels. That vision impaired guy. He complains about it. He complains about a lot though. I mean, he complains about a lot. Tells people what to say. It's like, oh, mellow out, dude. Mellow out. Dog sled teams are standing by. You guys have got it going on up there in Canada. What was it that our newly elected president said recently? Hey, we should just make you the 51st state. They're gonna throw tariffs. Oh, this is gonna be a fun year. This is things are. We could be hitting that transition. We need everything's gonna get ugly when AI, and is AI finally posed to really start taking good hits into our economy, into our job market. I shouldn't say economy, because it's all going to be done because of dollars and everything. You're going to employ your AI as opposed to employing a team of people to do different things. And are we finally at that point where we're going to start to see that happen? Which is gonna really kind of necessitate. It's going to necessitate some sort of UBI, universal basic income, if not a culling. It's either going to be UBI or a culling. They're either going to wipe out half of us more, or they're going to end up having to pay it all. So it's one or the other. I'm good with either. I'm good with either. I've had a good life. I feel good. Pole vault, peace and love. AI is everything. AI is doing it all. AI is going to take all the jobs. They just need the robots. Once the robots are doing better, and those are moving right along. Those are moving right along. So I have no doubt about that. But is that what we're heading into? Is that why? Hey, let's throw these shitloads of tariffs. Very protectionist. Very but it's really going to hit all of us so friggin' bad. And it did. And I'm not dogging out one side. I think we had bad hits coming, whoever. And don't we kind of need some sort of heartless guy in there to really kind of make this as rough a transition as possible? So, because the worst thing you want is for them to be culling off, the population and try to be nice about it. I don't want somebody trying to be nice about it. If you're really gonna screw, then just be the guy. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. This is how it's gonna be. So maybe, maybe AI, maybe it is the right time, and we have the right guy for the right time. I don't know. I don't know. I don't, I don't really, I don't have a dog in that fight. I'm not feeling too worried about it or feeling anything at all. I'm enjoying all this. Yep. Now they're all using AI. Yeah, it's coming for everything. It's coming for everything. I believe, watching it, and then when you think about other space for think about how is there any way that we don't have it? Is there any way that a society moves to computing, moves to that sort of technology and everything, harnesses the power of the electron, and has it to where they can have logic gates and everything else, and storage and all that other, uh, and just go from there. Yeah, writers, so many writers, and it shows in the quality of what I see out. So many different. I had a we were doing a cartoon for somebody, and somebody that just kept typing shit into AI and getting whatever results, and they're loving what they've got. It allows everybody who isn't an artist to feel like an artist. It's kind of like the AI music when people bring an AI song to me and they're like, "Oh, listen to this," and this is what I wrote. You didn't write fuck. You didn't write fuck. I mean, you're not. Don't sit here and act like because you typed something in that you actually did something. It's well, it might be though. It will be soon. It will be soon, Rabbit. The robots, the AI is gonna drive the truck to where you're at, and the robots, pilots, no need for pilots, drivers, no need for drivers. AI is garbage. Hey, look out there. It's beautiful alley patches. Oh, I'm so happy to see you, beautiful. I hope you are having a good day. AI, I use it in little bits here and there as augmenting pieces, but I can't. Humor is the one area. Humor is the one area. I have yet to be made laugh by AI. I can ask AI for jokes, I can ask AI for different stuff, and I'm not going to laugh. And I think humor is one of those areas, like love, that AI is going to have a harder time with. It's going to have a harder time really understanding what the joke is, where how to form the joke, how those things go. So I'm hoping that's gonna I'm hoping that's gonna keep guys like me around. So when AI sends all the Terminators out, if you're the guy making people laugh, then AI wants you around. Just and not because you're funny and he wants you to make him laugh. It's because it needs to study you because he hasn't figured out comedy yet. So that's my hope. I'm gonna be around, for years and years. Those funny people, they'll be the ones. I wish my comedy were better. Maybe I need to start doing more of it so I can stick around. But uh, testimonials for products, none of it should be allowed. We're at a point. We're at a point right now. So many channels are actually AI. Channels are run by AI. There are just so many users in all these different platforms that are nothing more than AI used to either, and they're there to replicate a life, to pretend they are a life, and then lead people in the direction of this product or this product or this, and it's gotten to the point where AIs are talking to AIs, and nobody knows because none of them are saying, "Hey, I'm an AI." They're putting content out and they're getting comments from other AIs that they don't know, and they're commenting to this that they're thinking is a person. It's it is such a waste of bandwidth. Man, I think about how much bandwidth we have now and how we've really kind of done a lot with all of that and put that infrastructure in place, just just to have AIs trying to sell each other weight loss, or whatever it is that they're marketing, whatever they're getting paid to do. Those are very well. Yes, it's scary. Ferris wheel into the sea. 40. I love. Yes, 1941 Belushi. Great Belushi. I call it a Belushi movie. And I mean, He's only a small part of it, right? As that pilot and everything. That was just such a good movie. Well, it used correctly. You think about the real things, but that's not how greed works. That's not how anything works. It's all got to be how can we get the consumer? How can we bring in that money? Greed is good. Ever since the 80s, greed is good. We've made it okay in this country for greed to be, and we're going to idolize you for greed. Uh, and we've brought back the robber barons. We've done a lot of great stuff. We don't learn fuck from history. We don't learn anything from history, and I love that about us. I love that about us because it's so fun to watch. It's so fun to watch. And you think we're at this point, we got all this. So many people have no idea how anything in their life that they use day to day works. Zero idea about the world around them. And every one of them can do whatever they want. And that is just great. It's like giving guns to the monkeys. Hey, go out there and have some fun. Go out there and have some fun. Do what are you guys gonna do? You don't know what this does, but do it anyway. Now it's an exciting experiment to see, and this is that's why maybe Apophis, maybe it's Apophis, maybe I draw it in 2029 when it comes near. I use those mind powers and I say pass through the keyhole, pass through the keyhole, and then next thing you know, 7 years later, bam, bam. And what sucks? What sucks is not I'm not going to be at an age where it's like, okay, I'll weather this. Okay, let me get out here. Now we're going to create a new world. Now I'm going to be tired. I'm going to be like, oh, jeez. Where's it hitting? Can I get close? Where's the blast radius of this thing? Can we make it hit here? I really would like this to be quick. Those are going to be my concerns, that sort of thing. Have a good one, Michael. Have a good one. Appreciate you coming by. Got to bake another bread. Bake another bread because the other one got weird. That's terrible. Well, nobody can keep up with chat bread instructions there, Rabbit. Somebody's out there, filling chat up with their crazy nonsense. So if there were instructions, they got lost in the flurry of comments that were coming in. It's me giving you shit, Rabbit. It's me giving you shit about chatting. I even did a song. What's the matter, Rabbit? I even came up with a song. I was really trying. It was like, dude, I can tell you having a day. What's going on, man? Whatever it is, I can swap stories with you. I could swap stories with you, Rabbit, about problems. You bow to the lurkers. Are there lurkers? Are there lurkers? Oh man, no lurkers. I never know with lurkers. I mean, I'm a lurker, so I get it. But there's other lurkers I gotta worry about. There's angry people. People. There's people that don't like me. They have problems. It's their problem. But there's actually people that don't like me. I really go out of my way not to give anybody any shit. Just to kind of be so easygoing. And there's people that just genuinely don't like me, and I'm not, their dislike of me, other than the other ways that it affects my life. I'm not concerned about it. I mean, I like myself, and that's what's important. Like yourself. Yeah, be good to yourself and like yourself and everything. But two more now. Welcome in, lurkers. Welcome in. I don't get bent over any of that. Don't get bent over any of that. Bills fan 1970. Bills fan 1970. Bills fan, that's what I want to see. The burn one for the Bills, Saturday night, 7 p.m. I'm loving that. That's actually getting some notice. I think the algorithm is starting to put that out. The Puff rally from last week, Actually, it's over 200 views. And I was pleasantly surprised to see that. That was a fantastic thing. Cause I'm having a lot of fun with this. I'm having so much fun. Marchant, carpe diem. I made a meme once years ago. Carpe diem while you still have a diem to carpe. That was kind of the redundant thing. It was long shadows, sunrise kind of silhouette with a long shadow. It was interesting. It was neat. Is it still docked? Good, good. Make sure it is. Make sure. I am doing what I can. We are using witchcraft because I'm burning a plant, right? That's why I say it's witchcraft. We're using witchcraft, weed, and willpower to bring victory. And I've decided that and I know it's not popular. I know it's not a popular thing with Bills fans, but I've decided that if there are any losses, it's due to some unknown connection that Josh Allen actually has to organized crime. So I'm going to allow Josh Allen to be the scapegoat if there are. But I don't think his powers are beyond mine, and I think we're going to bring him victory. I think we are going to collectively smoke. The willpower of the smokers are going to change the way the universe is running at that moment, and give all the power to the Bills. The season's just happening. When we brought victory for the Bills over top of those losers, the Chiefs, I felt fantastic. It was yes, this is happening now. I can see there's no stopping this juggernaut. We are going all the way. It is gonna become a thing. I'm feeling good about it. We can handle it, Rabbit. We can handle it. Witchcraft, weed, willpower. It's the WWW. It's the way to win. It's the way to win. We've got it covered. We've got it covered. Go Bills. Go Bills. Burn one. I put out another short. I think it was last night. Was it last night? I made a short of Puka Nakua. Is that his name? Puka Nakua? Who apparently had hit one of the Seattle players or threw a punch. I didn't watch any of it. I just saw headlines. He's also injured, I think, something along those lines. But I decided to make another one of those really foolish, crazy looking animations with the head of Puka and the head of Josh Allen. And Josh Allen accuses him of, what was it? Accuses him of being at the Diddy party, being at those freak offs, and asks him about the baby oil and everything. Produces a photo, which is a terribly doctored photo. I wanted to make sure everything was terribly done because I'm using that almost Monty Python-esque for the animation with just cutting the jaw out and cutting the mouth and just lowering and bringing it up. And it's working for me. I mean, it's doing the trick. But I put his face over Justin Bieber, so it was actually a photo of Diddy and Justin Bieber. And I can't think of the guy that does the Tonight Show now. Used to be on the Man Show. His name will come to me. But that put that thing together and got that out. It's like 100 views or something. They did that with another one of mine. They gave it 500 views in all. The short, the one that had Josh Allen and Brock Purdy. The one that had Josh Allen and Brock Purdy. It was good, but it took them a couple days to be able to put that out 500. They didn't just dump it out like a couple hours and get the 500 views like they've done with others. So, and last night it looked like at about 5 a.m. they started putting it out. They put it out 20 times, 30 times. They gave it a couple. They're still slowly. So it could be that. Oh, I would love that. I have to respond to a beautiful woman out there. Hello there, beautiful. I love life. I love life. And that's what this Coffee with Wes is about. It's an affirmation. I'd like to say daily, but man, if I don't have coffee, and last week there were like 2 days I didn't have coffee, so there was no Coffee with Wes. Because if anything, I'm not going to be, showing up here with a Coffee with Wes and not having coffee. That is so disingenuous. I can't be that guy. I can't be that guy. So I'm going to make sure I show up with coffee and with weed to make sure that the day goes good. Oh yes, the crazy lady that still believed in Christmas and was bad each year and wondering why Santa never visited her. I love you, Ellie. It's that was a funny show. That was a funny show. It was another show that told me I can do anything I want when it comes. Yeah, no tea. I would never do that. I'm never gonna come in here with tea, right? And try to play it off. That would be even worse. Coming in here with tea and saying I have no coffee. Well, then why are you doing this, loser? Coming in here with tea and claiming it's coffee. That's just a liar. That's something that dishonest people, and I know dishonest people. Oh, I've had relationships with dishonest people. I know dishonest people, and that's what they'll do. That's how they operate. That's their thing. Cover your junk. All right, I'm feeling good. I don't know if I'll do a watch me work today. Although I might. When there's no song. Damn, 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 damn. I have a Coffee with Wes song at the beginning of this thing and the outro. There's none of that for Tea with Wes, and so I would not do that. I would not do that to anybody out there. And once again, let me mention, if any of you are content creators, I know some of you are. If you want other people to get connected to your channel, if you want to have your link dropped in the chat, type in hashtag awesome. It'll drop the link. Talk to each other. Let people know what's going on. Do whatever promotions you need to do out there, and talk good about stuff. Oh, there's not. I did. I think a couple hours ago, I did try to brush the hair a little bit. Otherwise, it's a lot of this. It's a lot of this, and I need to shave. I need to shave like you wouldn't believe. I just kind of, I'm letting it all go. It's been cold. It's been cold. Oh, I knew you would do something, Bovo. Allison. Cheers, Allison. Peace and love. Peace and love. I hope your father, Allie, is out here. Yeah, Allie, your son is here. Mike Molino. Cheers. Peace and love to Mike Molino. Oh, everybody, make sure you type in hashtag awesome out there. There's Mike Molino, Pole Vault. Great musicians. Great musicians. Michael Songs, who was here earlier. Just fantastic musicians. If you're into music and you want to connect with some independent musicians with some great music, I know some of these guys, and these guys are out here. It's just awesome. Loving it. Hope everybody's doing good. I hope everybody is making the most of this Wednesday. I hope the stresses of the holidays aren't bothering you. And like I say, get out there and get some sunlight. Let that sun into your skin. Feel it. Feel it so that vitamin D starts to get produced. It's the only way your body's going to get that vitamin D. Do it. Because otherwise you're going to get down and you're going to think, well, I'm down about something. I better be upset about something. And you're going to think about life. And I'm sure there's a couple things that are annoying in your life. And you can always attribute those to the depression. You'll transfer that feeling, which is really just a lack of vitamin D. Just a lack of vitamin D. Get that D. That needs to be on a shirt. It needs to be on a shirt. Get that D. I don't know, I'm going through different designs in my head. I can come up with some. Oh, I want to mention that for Bills fans, for anybody that that is looking, we do have actually merch for those Bills things now. We are doing some T-shirts. There is the burn one for the Bills. That look at that, beautiful. That is Bill. He's got his war paint on right there. Let me put Bill up here just by himself. There we go. This is Bill. Bill is a third generation bull from back. His grandfather was the original bison that they would put in a corral at the end of the past the end zone, because he would be there. He was the mascot for the home games. He had it great. It was fantastic. It was a great life. Well, Peter stepped in. Everybody was like animal rights, all this other stuff. You can't have the bison in the game anymore. So next thing you know, his offspring, like Bill, they're having to get jobs. Bill just got laid off from a freaking rubber plant. It's all going bad. They're giving him a hassle about getting his unemployment because he's a bison, and it's like they don't cover any of that shit. So he's turned into old vices, and kind of having a rough season. But I'm gonna bring him to life. Allie Patches, that out here in the chat. Allie is who did the design work on these. Did the design work on the bison here. There's the bison with the paint and the Go Bills. Oh, and if I can only find that video clip. Yes, here we go. Here we go. This is the one I want to add. It's going to take a second to.
Go Bills. Go Bills. Yeah, we burn one for the Bills. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's the way you do it. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. And it really feels like it's the Bills' year. It feels like this is the year. Now, truth be told, for those that don't know, and I try to mention this during the burn one for the Bills all the time. I don't watch football. I haven't watched football since Walter Payton retired, and that was a long, long time ago. And so I don't watch any football. I was told by the beautiful Allie, because I'm moving to Buffalo, and I was told for small talk, I need to get up on the Bills. I need to get into football because everybody in that town everybody talks about the Bills. Apparently, it's a thing, and so I decided to do this. This is how I'm gonna fit in. This is how I'm gonna make it work. And so far it's doing the trick. It's doing what I need it to do. But but it's happening. We've won 5. I think we've been responsible for 5 of their wins. It's going to continue. This will be the year with the Super Bowl. And I kind of have talked so much shit about it. I really don't know if things don't turn out that way. I've got to figure out. I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to bother to try to come up with an excuse, how to backtrack or how it failed or anything. Now I'm just gonna. You don't do that. You don't hedge your bets if you truly believe. And I believe I am arrogant enough to think that I actually could have powers. And so you need that arrogance in order for the powers to work. You can't move something with your mind if you don't believe you can move something with your mind. And so you kind of have to believe. And that means you're not going, well, what if it doesn't happen? Now you just say, oh, it's fucking happening because I'm doing it. I'm doing it, and that's why it's all happening. Oh, I'm just looking through some Bills cars, a couple weeks ago. Writing songs. I'd seen that about I need that feeling to write songs. You got to have that. You got to have those feelings. I'd never written songs with feeling before this year. This year is the first real year that I've written songs with feeling. Every other song I've written has been for a laugh, which I guess is a feeling. Comedy, I guess it is. But not based on, I could never take lyrics seriously. Lyrics were always, I could sing a song, I can enjoy lyrics. I can identify, personal feelings. I'll hear the lyrics to a song and I can feel that. I can hear that. I can make those associations. But when it comes to writing it, it was always so disingenuous to me. It was just I don't this is not I'm not really feeling it now. And Allie, it's the first time in my life that I've written songs that I feel, and they're all love songs. Everything except, I mean, Reese's Dick. If you listen to it, it is a love song. It was a 5 a.m. coming up with a joke. I'd been spending all night with her, and I came up with that, and then texted it to her at 5 a.m. So we'd only been done talking for maybe 20 minutes when I came up with that. But no, I've been writing these the paint me a picture. How do I keep this girl? All I feel is love. Loving you feels so damn good. Let's get high by the fire. There's others. There's others. There was a green-haired goddess. I had a lick last night I was doing on the bass, and she was baking or something, and the only line that kept coming to mind was green-haired goddess, and so I was doing that. But that's it. That's why I feel it's true love. It's the first time that I've actually been able to really feel and write music and everything, and it's because it feels like true love. I mean, it feels different than anything else, and and it's not like I haven't had relationships before. None of them have felt like this. So it has so much meaning to me and everything. Writing these songs, and it's the first time. It is the first time that I have felt that way. But the bad thing is, it's all I can write now. All I can write. Everything. That was another song. Every song I write, everything I write about her. That was the line that I had in another one. Everything I write about her. So it's really kind of taken over my writing process, and so if I get into a groove, I have a harder time doing my comedy improv stuff going on, because I want to do freaking love songs. I want to end up singing about her, and and so there's that trade off, and I mean I wouldn't change it. I'm noting it. I'm not complaining because it feels so, like the song says, loving her feels so damn good. But so I wouldn't trade it. But I've noticed I am different now. I am different when it comes to the improvs, when it comes to what I'm trying to write and what I'm trying to play. So we'll see how all that goes. We'll see where that leads. I am feeling like my music is about to improve. I do feel as though I'm putting things together a little bit better, and I'm getting more and more of a desire to do a full recording on a song. There is a drum set over there. I do have the guitars, the bass, the PA. I could put I've even got a friggin' tambourine and maracas. So I could put together what I need here. Uh, I just it's which one? Which one do I write into a full song? One reason I write everything the way I have lately is so I can do them on lives. Because I'm not lucky enough to be out playing gigs. I'm just playing here on open mics, and so when I'm doing that, I like doing that without the backing track. If I'm playing live, I kind of prefer to just be me and an instrument, as opposed to me and an instrument and a backing track. I uh, I enjoy doing that. So I haven't been. I write everything to where the bass kind of gives me the feel that I need for the song. The song's about the words as much as it is the music. Is how I've been doing it. I may take a couple of them, and I may do full recordings. I've done full recordings before of other songs. I've got some. the two videos that I'm most proud of when it comes to music videos were both cover songs of Dr. Hook songs that I performed. I did completely rewrote the music, made it more like Marilyn Man or Rob Zombie for everybody. Get My Rocks Off. That was the one I did. And then I totally rewrote all the lyrics to Everybody's Making It Big But Me and had my daughters perform that. But I wrote all the music. I'd never written a pop song before. And so I wanted to write a pop song and have that. Never wrote and the rock song, putting that thing together. It's really missing a couple of crashes. I didn't bother to put any crashes or anything in on the percussion. I didn't feel it needed it, but there's a couple spots where it would benefit from it. But it was more about the video and the feel, and singing it. It got so rocking though. I remember when I was recording that. I had my back there to the mic, the soundboard and everything behind it, and I got into the song so much to the recording while I was getting ready to belt out the lines and everything to record it. It was a great experience. I knew, okay, I feel good about this, and so I can do the full recordings. I have to. It has to be inspired, and then there has to be a video to go along with it. And if there's a good video inspiration, then I can see doing it. I thought about doing a composite where I'm actually playing all the instruments and it's me, getting the camera and how I can have interaction between the me's. You got to start with the drummer. The drummer's got to be the first one, and know when this other person's coming in, so you can have some talking. I'd like to time out and do a really good video of that. Thank you. Yeah, I loved doing that. It was inspired, the way I did that was inspired by the Foo Fighters' No Son of Mine. They did a video, No Son of Mine, where I wanted to be able to duplicate that feel. Now they did a chromatic they had done the color separation there, and so they had the red and there were certain elements they added that I didn't feel I needed. Plus they had an animated thing in it, but I end up using that extract and tint so much in so many different videos that I've done ever since then to give that feel and everything too. I love but it kept moving along, and that I feel a video on that one. The video had a really good pace. Everybody's Making It Big But Me. That video where my daughters are singing it, little daughters. I think Sydney was 7 or 8 maybe at the time when she sang that, and she sang lead, and then her sister sang along during the backups, and we videotaped it. And during that entire video, my daughter, she's singing, but she's writing in a notebook, furiously writing in a notebook while she's singing. And the original song made all these references to Elton John, to Alice Cooper, to Mick Jagger, to all these people from way on back when. And so I rewrote it, made it a pop song, and made it about Rihanna is a diva because she sings so fine, and I hear Katy Perry has a clothing line. It's all contemporaries. It was all pop music that she's complaining about how they're doing it. But the shower is where she has to sing because everybody's making it big but me. The original idea for the video. The video is cute as hell because my daughters are doing it there. I gave it a good feel. I thought I was really proud of it. The original was going to be much darker. At the end, with the original, while it's fading out, everybody's making it big but me. The original was going to have her leave, and the writing that is there, that she's been doing this entire time as she's singing, is basically a suicide note. And it was going to be a silhouette hanging from a tree. It was going to be the girl, everybody's making it big, so I'm just going to end it. That was originally what I was going to do, and it was like, it's too dark, way too dark. And filming all that and setting up those shots was going to be way more effort than the free project was. It was just something I did for a friend that was putting together a compilation album, a tribute album to Dr. Hook. He had all these different acts doing different. There's 24 or 25 acts on that, and I had done the get my rocks off, and then he asked if my daughters, because he knew I always sang with my daughters and would have them in videos and everything, and I said I could do that song. I'll write that. And I said, you're cool with me rewriting all the lyrics and everything, other than the chorus, the hook there in the chorus, and he was fine with it. But I was those I'm very proud of. Those I feel really good about. Everything else, all the recordings I put up are all just of live performances, because I've written everything with just either an acoustic, mostly last year, and then this year I've just done the bass. I just hang on to the bass and have fun, because I love playing bass. It's become nobody else. Gary Hubs, I see him rocking with the bass when he's out there. I see him rocking it, and I love out there in that parking lot. I love the setup that he has when he does those. Those are so cool. I mean, it's late. It's late at night, and usually if I'm up that late, it's only because I'm doing something. So I don't. I'll go over and I'll check it out and everything and see it. But the first time I saw him was on Gary's when he did it with Metal Fest and everything, and just owned it there at Metal Fest. I see him with a bass. I see other people that'll pick one up, to especially if they're looping or something along those lines. But I think right now I'm the only one that's just got the bass and me vocally. So that sets me apart. That and the blue tinting or whatever I end up doing with that. But it's all good. He is. Oh, that he is so. I swear his performances, he brings that on out there. He's just rocking it. Love all of that. Love all of that. There's so many great musicians in the community. There's so many really talented people, and I love that I get to be associated with it, because I know where I'm at, and I make up for it with the fun and the comedy. So, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun to know so many talented guys. I mean, watching Mike there on those keys, just bringing it all the time with those shows. Michael, I just he sings, but I'm watching his hands. I'm watching him play that guitar every time I'm watching him. Uh, he he's just he emotes so well while he's bringing. The feel is all there with his performances, with all these original songs. But his guitar work is just so good, and he puts so much into it. These are not, I'll do a song with one note. I'll I'll do a so I have so many keeping my pants on. It was a B note. That's the whole damn thing is a B note. And the same song as keeping my pants on was It's a Giant Cock when I was Steve the Alien, and that was a B note. I just throw out one note with a beat and then just start singing. So to watch somebody that everything they're doing has such intricate work and all these notes, and these arpeggiated chords that he's putting out there. It's so impressive to watch. And Mr. Smith on the drums. Oh my God, I love being associated with such good musicians and good people. There's good people. Now there's also the flip side of that. There's also, I mean, it's the internet. There's crazy everywhere. There's, oh my God, oh I can't do drama. Oh, I don't need any drama. I walk away from. That's why I'm a lurker so often. So often I just lurk so I don't have to be too involved in conversation. I like being involved. I'll come out and watch, but if I'm talking too much and I gotta type and all that other stuff, it's much more fun for me to just stay in the background, enjoy the show, enjoy the content of the show, and not have to say hi to everybody in the crowd because I would want to. I'm one of those that I'm not just gonna say hi to one person and all that. I'll end up having to say hi to everybody and be real friendly if I'm there, and that's effort. And there's times I just want to genuinely sit and enjoy whatever the content is. Enjoy, what's going on. There've been so many the weekend warm-ups where I'm there. I'm enjoying it. I'm having you and Sunshine are fantastic, pole vault. You guys, I just love the vibe and everything else going on over there. And I'm just enjoying the show. I'm enjoying you guys, and then whatever it is you're highlighting, and noticing how smooth everything and all that other. Because I'm a creator, so I judge everything I'm watching. But a lot of times I don't bother to say hi in chat, and I'll know everybody in chat. And that's why. Well, I'm gonna end up chatting to 20 people if I start chatting now. So I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy pole vault. I'll just enjoy the stream. Give the like. I try to do the shares every now and then and do all those things, but I can't I can't be in every chat and active if it's especially an active show, because I do know people and everything like that. So and I don't want to be rude. I want to be friendly if I'm out there, and that takes effort. And maybe I'm just getting high and watching you take Pearl out and having Pearl just harass whoever Pearl's going to be doing. That's always fun. That's always fun. But now it's all good. Everything is good. The world is good. Life is good. I am feeling fantastic on this hump day. I have like I say, I am limiting my coffee intake over the next couple days, just because Amazon doesn't want to deliver to me in 2 days. They're telling me it's 4. So I've got to make this Tim Hortons stretch a little bit, so I won't be doing the many, many, many coffees. Sunshine Trolls put it's well no it works no and that totally works. I get what you're doing because I do that all the time, and I know you see that. It's that self-deprecating. It's that I guess I screwed up. Oh, I'm getting punished now. Oh, this is happening. This is I see the dynamic, and it works. I can identify with it. I can totally get it. I can totally get it. Oh, let me have these last sips. Mmm, mmm. So, tonight, tonight I know that Axe is having his show at 11. It's Wednesday, right? It's Hump Day. Uh, 11 o'clock, 9 p.m. I Love Weed Live. They're gonna have their Wednesday sesh for anybody that wants to go over there for the cannabis community, and they do that nightly. Troy and Bagel over at I Love Weed Live. I have no idea. I'll probably be here for a coffee with Wes tomorrow. I don't know about Friday. It depends on whether or not I have coffee. Uh, I'm probably gonna do a watch me work. I do think I'll end up doing one this afternoon or late afternoon or something like that. I want to put together some more things, put together some more videos for the comedy shows, for the for all the different streams, and I might want to do some specific stuff for the Puff rally that we do have scheduled. That's the only thing I know for sure that's scheduled. The Puff rally, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on Saturday night. It's going to be an open panel to burn one for the bills. We'll be going for 2 hours and then sending everybody over to I Love Weed Live at 9. And then 10 o'clock over to Camp G-Man. That's all I know that's going on this week. Ellie and I may be live over on her channel later. I know Pole Vault's got his show on Friday night, but Pole Vault's got lives going on all the time. Make sure you are connected to Pole Vault Awesome guy. And everybody, if you see pole vault, go over there and watch pole vault. Then find the most recent videos of any Ron White interview, podcast he's been on, anything along those lines. And tell me Ron White is not related to pole vault. Tell me that that those guys are not somehow related. It's one of those things. It's one of those things. I appreciate that, Bills fan 1970. 1970. That's it was just it was 1 year too late. Greatest year, 1969. 1969. It was a we landed on the moon, and I was born, and I have the gift, and I am bringing it for the Bills. I know this is really hype. I'm bringing it for the Bills on Saturday. We're going to have that open panel. We are going to have a good time. It is going to be a blast. I want everybody to have fun. I want everybody to enjoy the rest of today. Make the most of it. If you have the ability to make somebody feel good, it doesn't take much. A kind word, hey, I really like that. Hey, that was neat. Hey, it was good seeing you. You know, some sort of kind word, even if it's just a smile at the store as you pass somebody, or motioning somebody to go ahead of you when you're driving. Do something to have a nice interaction with somebody today, because it makes you feel better. It makes other people feel better too, but it makes you feel better. If you're shitty to others, you're going to feel shitty about yourself. It's not like you can lie to yourself and tell yourself that you're okay. You know if you're shitty. Don't be shitty. Be good to each other. That's the way everybody's got to be. Peace and love. Have that bell rung. I'm going to do a watch me work and be producing some videos this afternoon. I want everybody to have a wonderful, wonderful day. And let me see if I can find this cool-ass outro. Peace and love, everybody.
It's over now, it's over now. The Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do.
Thank you for watching Coffee with Wes. Be sure to click that like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to make sure you're here when Wes goes live.
It's over now, it's over now. Coffee with Wes stream is over now. It's over now, it's over now. Go and find something else to do. Go and find something else to do. Just go and find something else to do.
It's over. Go home.